Well, girl, you're very spooky. Eris Envy. Hello and welcome to the Cops, the currently unnamed podcast, where the pumpkin spice lattes are at room temperature now, and I've spilled a little bit of it on my vest.
Where we put the reality in
the tea and reality, babe.
Look, we're a fucking mess. It is the beginning of November.
Listen,
I just realized my calendar is still in October.
Babes, my brain is still in 2016. Your calendar is fine. Oh, I'm hosting, which means this episode's going to be shambolic. I am Eris Envy, your punk rock Carrie Mary Fairy, all the way from York. I'm drinking a caramel latte with 2 scoops of creatine because I forgot to take my creatine yesterday. And I'm trying to be the bodybuilder Bratz doll.
In the words of Aiden Zane, boo, I am Dawn Stone. And today I am drinking water out of a Zephyr Hills water bottle because water is important, hydration is important. I'm sorry, Brandon.
That's so true.
You're stealing my intro?
I absolutely am.
Damn.
I know I'm coming for you, girl.
Well, anyways, I am Brandon. I'm also drinking water. Now I can't think of anything else because Dawn's just stole it.
I'm sorry that I'm the villain of the season. Look, I just had to do it. I had to do it to him.
Scalpus Wiggerata.
How could you?
You missed. You wouldn't ever. I'm never exposing my baldness. You will never get me.
Unfortunately, my intro is way too boring to steal. Hello, my name is Jack. I am a Twitch streamer, game designer, college student, coffee addict, and overall mess. And speaking of, today I am finishing off my coffee, which has the last little bit of pumpkin spice creamer that I have because Mariah is coming. Start running now.
During this time of the year, Mariah does not. When Mariah comes, I just decide to accept it.
I'm gonna start this with a call out to my friend Wade. There was a show on Friday, and bear in mind that show on Friday was like what, November the 3rd. This man, Wade, I am talking to you if you're watching, showed up in a full fucking Christmas sweater, and we were still doing a Halloween themed show.
Well, guess what? November 1st equals Christmas.
And speaking of spooky, tonight we are covering.
Sorry.
fucking LaPhil jump scare, Jesus Christ.
I am so sorry. I'm fixing the banners. I'm fixing the banners
ghost
right
of
now.
LaPhil, tonight we are covering the ooky, spooky, ding dang dookie, Dragula Titans, Season 1, Episode 2. Oh, that was a loud noise. I didn't.
Your thirst was quenched.
Very quenched.
So let's get straight into the episode, shall we? And we start off with everyone comes back to the boudoir. Oh no, a bozo is gone. Wah, wah. Anyway, 5 minutes into talking about how much they can't stand her, Abhora walks in.
Gag.
Why?
Why?
You had this whole format built off, okay, the queens are going to have to come after each other and like they're going to have to play a more socially strategic, and then you just ignore the first challenge entirely.
And I hate it. I'm sorry. And I was very sad to see Abhora go, but Abhora being first boot was going to be so fierce. Because it was going to open up the stage in such a different way for the group dynamics. And also, I won't lie, I'm a Clashinator at heart. I was ready to see Erika thrive this season without Abhora in the room. And now they're back at each other's throats.
Yeah, same. I was very ready just to see, Erika thrive. And then she didn't, and I was like, rip.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
I simply think of one quote. What was the reason?
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
Was
All
the
right.
point to show that some people had weak looks for the first episode and then throw it out?
Mm.
Like,
I think they were kind of like, this is Titans. We want you to all have more than one episode. And I think they were also like, we're just going to make him think that this was like dramatic because we set up an Abhora and Erika storyline and now we can't see that go through.
I don't know.
So then they were like, we just need to bring her back.
I mean, in the words of Jennifer Love Hewitt, what are you waiting for? Send someone home.
Well, they did.
And they did. So the Boulets call everyone up on stage and let them know this challenge is the return of the witch. They are returning to their roots to the first ever Dragula challenge, which was the Burning of the Witch challenge from season 1, episode 1. And this challenge, they have to do a witchy look, they have to style some shoes, and they also have to do a lip sync to a song we'll hear a little bit more about later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that song.
We will absolutely
fucking
talk
will.
about that song.
We will, because I'm annoyed. Everyone returns to the boudoir, and the Boulets have informed everyone for this Fright feat, they have to eat as much of the spicy food presented to them as possible, with items going over 1 million on the Scoville rating. Which, if you don't know, that's bad.
Very.
Yeah.
Out of context, it's like giving hot ones. It's like
it did.
It just keeps adding up and up and up and up and up and just, but without chicken wings, obviously.
Are any of you familiar with the British television cook Jamie Oliver?
I've heard the name. No, nothing.
Am I familiar with him?
I have got such personal beef with that man for ruining my school dinners. He went on like a crusade against unhealthy food and like ruined school dinners for everyone in my like sort of age group. So we remember when we could have curly fries with school dinners, and now we also remember when we can't.
So he's your Michelle Obama. Got it.
Yes.
Wait,
Anyways.
Hold on. Did you just say school dinners?
Yes. Okay, just to clarify, I'm Northern, so we say breakfast, dinner, tea. It's a hotly debated topic, but anyway.
Yeah, no. Once again, fucking British.
No, that's just the Northerners. Those are my people.
Once you get past like the River Humber, that's when like the language of English goes to shit. But anyways, back to Jamie Oliver very quickly. He was recently in the news because he was like, "Oh, I'm not allowed to hit my children anymore. So when they're misbehaving, I spike their food with incredibly hot sauce with over 1 million rating on the Scoville rating." And he was like, "Oh yeah, my wife threatened to leave me because of this." I'm like, "Yeah, no shit. You poisoned your children."
I mean,
oh no, it was a Scotch bonnet pepper, which I think they did actually make them eat on this episode.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to say Scotch bonnet was near the end because, a lot of the stuff they had, I have had before, and it's bad.
Okay, just show of hands. Who here likes spicy food?
That depends. It depends for me.
Fair.
See, I cannot handle
White.
spicy food because when I was a child, my cousin poured Tabasco sauce all over my mashed potatoes when I was like 2. And she's like, "Try it, it's good." And I was like, "Okay." Then I tried it, and ever since then, I have not liked spicy food because my mouth was literally on fire as a 2-year-old with brand new taste buds.
Dawn, I get that you were 2.
It was childhood trauma,
Tabasco?
Tabasco. I refuse to. Yeah, no, I don't do spicy
Hey,
food.
Jack, just letting you know, like, again, when you start your taste buds and it starts with that, it's not going to, like, yes, your taste buds change every 8 years, but...
Yeah. And see, Dawn has an excuse. I don't. I'm the kind of person who doesn't have the chicken bake from Greg's because they put too much pepper in it, and I think it's spicy. And we're talking about ground pepper. like the kind that hangs out with salt.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like spices. I just don't like hot food.
I like the Spice Girls.
I do too.
Me too.
Okay. So we go through the challenge, and everyone has to eat spicy food, and kind of, if they can't take it, they have to spit it out, and then they're out. So the first couple of people to drop, in my mind, I think was Yovska. We kind of go through. We lose Victoria, Kendra, Koco. Oh no, we don't lose Kendra. We lose Koco.
Hoso kind of got out early too.
Hoso, yeah. After Hoso literally said, "Oh, I'm gonna do fine. There's a lot of white people here,"
and then she brings it up like 5 more times.
She was like, "God damn it! I got beaten in a spicy food eating challenge by white people," and it's like, I can't say anything because I am that white person who's like, I can eat spicy food and holds up a picture of bread.
Well,
I'm so confused right now because I fully thought that like you're out of the competition if you can't complete the Fright feat. Like that's why I'm like.
I think it's if you refuse to do it completely.
Yeah, like refuse.
I think this is more of a challenge where it's like, how long can you hold on versus, okay, everyone does it.
Yeah.
And then if you don't do it, you're done. Because like you could consider it kind of the same way as the first one, where I mean, everyone still went in even if they didn't get all of the apples out. Like they didn't get eliminated for not having the 3 apples.
Got it. Okay. Because I thought they were like, if you can't complete it, then you're gone. And I was like, oh, damn. Okay.
Goodbye, uglies.
Mm-hmm.
We get sort of towards the final 3, and Kendra unfortunately has to bow out, leaving us with Abhora and Erika, which I know the producers were just rubbing their hands together at the thought. They were like, yes.
And I think Abhora would have given up a while ago if Erika gave up beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
But, you know, the Abhora mobile is fueled by spite, and I see that.
And the Erika mobile is filled by premium spite.
And I lived. Abhora tries to play shady and tries to get Erika out. And she should have known better because Erika is the motherfucking queen of food challenges on Dragula, as we have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Because she ate swamp moss that was in a jello mold like it was nothing. Vomited it out and then ate it again on her season.
We love to see it.
We really do.
Mm-hmm. And ends up right here. Erika Klash wins the Fright feat.
Yay.
Thank you for that. I was literally trying to make a pop-up bubble. Yeah, so Erika wins the Fright feat and has won a bonus for this challenge. She gets to prevent another competitor from having any kind of headpiece or wig. The curse of baldness. And everyone predictably says, oh, she's going to go for Abhora. And what does Erika do?
Go for Abhora.
Bald. So Abhora is now bald.
Hi, bald.
Which, okay, I was a little confused about this because, like, what's wrong with a bald witch?
I mean, I guess it was more like the traditional angle of like, oh, you expect a witch to have long, flowing black hair. Which I mean, like half the cast didn't do regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
honestly, I think it was more of like people brought looks with wigs involved in the look, and now they have to completely rearrange their concept around the fact that they can't have hair.
Yeah.
Bald.
Hi, bald.
Hi, bald. I mean, Kendra literally mentions in the boudoir, I was going to be bald anyway, but I wasn't going to let Erika know that.
Well, we've seen Kendra's looks, so it's kind of...
Don't you do my gal Kendra like that.
Well,
don't do it, Mary.
I wasn't going to say anything. Like, I was just like more so... It was kind of a given in a way, because like of how like things were doing. Like, they're... I cannot think today.
None of us are really mentally functioning today. It's all right.
In the words of Jessie J, no.
Wait, I need to show y'all something real quick. Let's see. So when I retweeted the Boulay brothers saying Scalpus Big Rod on Twitter, I see bitch put in like do the total drama of it all when Heather lost her wig.
Not fucking Heather.
Don't bring Heather into this.
I was dying.
Slide.
And for some reason, I got the notification because I think she saw my retweet and just replied from it. So I was very confused.
Love her.
But I love bitch pudding.
So were there any conversations in the boudoir we wanted to cover?
I don't think there really was any. I mean, other than like, oh my god, I wouldn't have put it on Abhora because it was too easy and Abhora could have gotten around it. Like, there wasn't much.
Really wasn't much.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything in particular.
But, I mean...
We do see through the walkthrough, we get to get a quick look at everyone's costumes. We see that Koco is working with this white vinyl and going in sort of a witch doctor direction she mentioned. I know, there was a lot of people working with interesting fabrics. Dawn, are you going to read the private chat or am I going to have to scream at you?
Oh!
We can't cover the looks if we don't have the slides, babes.
That is a valid point. It's in the thing, isn't it? It's in the... I don't know how to add it on here.
Oh, that was a misclick.
What the fuck did I do?
Oh wait, here I got it. It's in the thing. I have the thing right here.
The drive?
Yeah, the drive.
Oh, right. I can get it from the group.
I already pulled it up. Select.
Logan, if you're watching, you're going to have to cut this part out, babes.
Hi, Logan. We love you.
Okay.
Here you go.
Ooh,
And we're
come on,
back.
spooky slideshow.
It's very spooky. I made it today.
Well, girl, calm down, because you're very spooky. So, are we ready to... Well, quickly, before we talk about the looks, they do also have to perform a lip sync to Shoes by Kelly.
Shoes.
Shoes.
Oh my
if
god.
You want to go for the real person, Liam Kyle Sullivan, who is again one of the OG YouTubers that does these type of skits.
Back
Absolutely.
in the Okie Smoky days of 2008. God, I'm getting old.
Are we ready to get onto these looks, gal?
Let's start.
I would say so.
All right.
Evah Destruction. Giving you old maiden type of witch.
What's wrong with hot cauldrons, Eris?
Oh
Get
my
out of here.
god.
I thought this was fierce. I thought Eva's mug was very correct. I loved the hair, like how it was wet. I loved that she kind of peeled back the layers. I also loved that she had broomography. Because, it's hard to serve cunt whilst you have a broom.
I mean, this is the classic interpretation of a witch. Like, when you think of a witch, you think this kind of look. Old... flowy dress, big shoulders, and obviously a broom. So I mean, this is a pretty perfect interpretation of it.
Like just gagged how she played this very classic, but still like what Evah does.
And in the words of Michelle Visage, is that a prosthetic nose?
Is that your nose?
Don't ever do that voice again.
Davina De Campo looks great here.
Girl, don't you fucking say that. That is foul, wrong, and evil.
I'm joking.
Girl, I'm gonna get a message from her. She's like, what are you talking all this about on the podcast for?
No, I really like this look. Eva did a really great job. It's very classic witch, which I enjoy. I don't really get the hatchet with the broom, but like, it's giving.
Versatility. This was the spark of the 1800s. I don't know when people arrived in America.
The hatch room,
Word.
hatchet and broom.
Okay, well, let's do our cup scores, and we'll start. I'll start, and then we'll go down towards Jack, and then next time we'll start with Jack and go up, and vice versa. My cauldron is full.
My cauldron is full.
Cauldron is also full.
My cauldron is also full.
Lovely gal.
Did by any chance did we get like the pictures of the shoes?
Cheers.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
You know, I tried to find them, but also I don't know how to screen grab on a computer other than like clipping things, and I didn't know if I could do that on the thing, so I was not able to get the shoes.
Okay, that's okay. I was just curious.
Erika had these fleshy shoes that looked like they were made out of the skin of people.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, kind of just what my feet looked like before my last visit to the podiatrist.
I will say I'm pretty sure that's why she added the hatchet, because otherwise the shoes don't make as much sense. But if you consider it like, oh, she hacked people's skin off and then put it on the shoes, suddenly it makes sense. So that's probably the reason.
Cheers.
Also, I kind of like how Dragula does these double categories, if you know what I mean. Like, it's like, okay, witch, but also the focus has to be on the shoes. I think that's a really cool idea.
Yes.
Cheers.
Shows. Oh my
Cheers.
god.
Oh my god.
Cheers. Next up, Hoso, Terra, Toma.
Oh my goodness.
This is everything.
Punch my kitty.
I mean, if you tried to punch her, you would be in a hellhole.
Punch my ferret.
Punch my
Old ferret type of wig.
So, I mean, all I can say is yes, and more yes. Here we can also very clearly see the shoes, which, in my opinion, easily best shoes of the night. Are you kidding me? That is art.
In the words of Bob the Drag Queen, Acid Betty, and I don't remember the other person. Art, chicat, cat, boom, boom, chicat, art. Did somebody mention art?
I believe it was Chi-Chi as well.
Chi-Chi, no.
No, it was Fargy.
Orgy.
Storgy, yes.
Chi-Chi was, we are the girls of
Dragometry. Rectangle girls of the world. Anyways, back to Hoso.
Back to Hoso.
Who is not shaped like a bumblebee.
No.
When
He's
the
not.
fact that Dragmorta was able to pay nod to this to Final Fantasy.
It's like, oh my god, they finally get references that aren't completely Western.
That part, because I am, of course, just in awe because of the video gamer that I am, even though like I barely play the Final Fantasy games, but I'm aware of all of them because I watch too many people that play Final Fantasy, and that's a good thing. Like just hearing the video game reference, of course, it just gives me like, yes, thank you for acknowledging that.
Yeah, Gila. Are we ready with our cauldron scores?
I think so.
It starts with you.
Go ahead then, Jack.
Cindy, the TV is overflowing. It's just it's drowning the whole room. We're gonna have to call a fucking plumber.
Literally, like my also overflowing, but instead I'm just like again pouring the pitcher, just keep going until like the room floods.
Cindy the Cauldron is overflowing. TV thingy. I don't know. The bitch is coming out of the TV.
And my TV is my cauldron is full.
Okay.
Next up, Kendra Onixxx. I like this.
I love this. The patterns, the two feather pieces right on the side. It's so good.
The only real ish is the boulets hate the shoes.
I agree.
Yeah.
The shoes are the worst of the night.
This is very much Kendra had to fit in the shoes and really couldn't.
I think ideally Kendra probably would have wanted to be barefoot for this look. And
Yeah,
because shoes.
Yeah, because for me, like, again, awesome performance. Like, Kendra like laid that stage, and then love this outfit as well. But the shoes.
The shoes.
The shoes.
Do you know what? I wish she had done some kind of taxidermy bird shoes.
That would have been hot.
That would have been very spooky, and I think that would have probably have saved Kendra from the bottom of this episode, if we're being real.
Yeah. I mean, Kendra was very much in the bottom because she has an amazing outfit, but it's blue heels. Like, there's nothing special or unique. Like, there are a couple feathers on the side, but that doesn't count.
It doesn't.
So.
It doesn't. I mean, I like the colors on the top. I love what it's kind of like African voodoo witch. But the shoes just take me out of it completely.
Like, one thing I would have loved if I think Kendra probably had more time, like the sides of her pants could be the material of the shoes.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, that would have elevated the look entirely.
I think like she should have elevated it with some better heels, some higher heels, maybe platform. Are we ready for our cauldron scores?
Yeah.
I love that we just went from saying the cup to the cauldron. For me, it would be full, but the shoes kind of take me out of it. So I'm going to give this an 85.
I'm going to give it an 80.
75.
I'm also going to say 75.
What, Kendra?
75 is still passing, as I've been told many times by all of my professors.
Hey, C's get degrees.
Exactly.
Girl.
Girl.
Ostrich.
This is hot. This is so hot. Everything Astrud does to me is just hot.
Don't say ostrich.
I said Astrud.
No, I was talking to Eris. Don't say ostrich. Like, again, just shows that Astrud's here to be here for the competition after what happened last season.
It's giving a little bit, and I don't know how many of you will catch this World of Warcraft reference, but it's giving me a little bit of like a Kaldori druid.
Let me quickly look that up.
Night Elf druid, if that helps.
Kaldori druid. I spelled that wrong, but it understood what I was saying. Yeah, no, I don't see that. I mean, it the look is like completely white. So, I mean, it kind of reminds me of it almost feels like some sort of white magic-y like D&D character. Like a druid that can shapeshift into some sort of deer, polar bear hybrid, maybe.
Would you say that she's a mountain biking vampire witch from the future?
No, but you could fuck my pussy with a rake.
Mom.
It does also kind of remind me of, and this goes back to World of Warcraft, Elune, Elune, which is a more specific reference, I guess. She's like kind of the spirit of the moon. And I get that. She looks like she fucks around with animals and she also does shit with the moon. And she's like,
She does
hello.
what with animals?
Dawn, I hate you.
I'm kidding.
I hate
you.
I wish I knew how to quit you. Like, I love all this. Yeah, I love it. She's like very, we'll go calm down, because she's very spooky. And she's got deer antlers. Now, Astrud has famously said the Venn diagram of people who have been on Dragula and people who are fairies are a circle. And this just continues to prove their fairy.
Yeah. And I mean, the shoes as well are literally hooves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the shoes are hot. Like, I love them.
I'm surprised this wasn't like top.
Well, we will be complaining about that later.
Yes.
Are we ready for our scores across the board?
Yes.
I think it starts with you.
So, I'm gonna say full. It wasn't my favorite look of the night, but it is still an amazing look.
Oh yeah.
Also full.
Cindy, my TV is peeing.
Piss. My cauldron is full.
When did Lizbear come in the chat?
Piss.
Not this. God damn it.
I am sorry, I had to.
Next up, a boo-boo.
I actually really like this, not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is fierce.
This is really cool. And the baldness only adds to it. Like, I don't mind the baldness at all.
Mm-hmm.
I do wish she had a hat, but I don't mind that she doesn't have a hat. But girl.
Well, it kind of looks like she kind of does in a way. Like you see the front of the outfit where it's like kind of like, oh wait, no, that's
Her
okay.
titties.
Yeah, I was just like, wait.
But I love this spiral design. It's very it reminds me of like, I'm trying to remember. It's like a Roald Dahl character, just a little bit slightly more twisted. Like a
like a chocolate chicken,
illustration.
like a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory type beat.
Yeah. Because, Roald Dahl wrote The Witches. And it kind of reminds me of not the movie representation by Angelica Houston, but kind of like the really fucking creepy illustrations from the original books by Quentin Blake. Like, very, spooky. I love these shoes. These are my favorite shoes.
I will say the one thing that I noticed during the episode, the ends of that hoop skirt were not done right. It was you can even see it in the photo here. If you look at the top right, you can see the wire poking out. And that was so unfortunate because it's like, you have it perfectly done. You just need to make sure that the wire stays inside. And
she's very spooky.
Was it intended? Honestly, with Abhora, I have no idea.
And as much as I love the shoes, Abhora during the performance, she was giving knick-knack paddywhack because someone ought to throw her a bone. She was a bit of a mess. There was an absence of movement. There was an absence of coordination. If you can't perform in platforms, don't do it. As someone who performs in platforms, it's not for everyone. And it's a risk. And if you're not able to confidently do all your usual tricks in a certain pair of shoes, those aren't the shoes for a performance.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's start off with our cauldron scores. All things considered, Cindy, the TV's leaking. I really liked it.
I'm gonna give it a 95.
96.
$85.
Okay.
They're it's the small things there that it's like this look is amazing, but there's small things that I just want to very clearly state these don't work, so I could never do this. But it's those small things where I just go, oh, you could have taken like 10 more minutes and done that perfectly.
Which is completely fair. Next.
Eric.
Just Eric.
Erika
Klash. I love this. This was
I like
crazy
it too.
Koco Caine. And you know, I'm a Clashonator first and a human being second and a Northumbrian third. She ate all the Halloween candy and then threw up on her sickle, but she did eat regardless.
The adding with that hook, like, oh honey, like, if anything, don't actually pierce me through that, but
Put it in my ass.
I love this. This is so cute. This is so Erika, and this is also like so me. So like I'm not even mad at it. Like I get that the Boulets are tired of it, but also like I don't care because it's Erika Klash. You know what I mean?
You really just need to be untied of it, in my professional opinion.
I mean, she literally threw up on stage. How
Yep.
can you?
Gag.
You can't do any better. You can't do any better. I'm sorry.
Literally, you literally can't.
Cauldron scores, starting with
Full. Absolutely full.
Full.
My cauldron's full. Next. Mel B. Those are her initials, am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but
Not Mel B.
I wish I could do a witch voice so I could like, slam everybody down and write it all out. That was awful. That was horrendous.
Yeah, please never do that again.
yeah, please don't.
You know what? She kind of, who she resembles here.
Who?
You know what? I just thought about that and I'm not going to say it. Because that person is...
go ahead. Go
Because
ahead.
the person is in the room. It's me. No.
It's giving Katya.
That's exactly what I thought, and I hate you. For some reason, it's just...
Here's the thing,
Katya,
this
I
isn't
love
Katya
you.
dressed as a witch, this is Katya dressed as herself. This is Melissa Befierce dressing as Katya.
It's the giant wig. It is the
raggedy skin.
intentionally like old wrinkly makeup. And then I mean just the gown.
It's an old maiden type of dress.
I really like this look a lot, though. I think it's really cute, and I think it's really stunning. And yeah.
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 The Boiled Egg Brothers did mention they want to see Melissa step out of doing all this prosthetic work, and they want Melissa to be pretty. Now, do we think that's like a very fucking weird thing for the Boulets to say after they push sort of like a dark aesthetic on everyone, and then they go to Melissa and they're like, "You should be more pretty."
I think that's because they want Melissa not to go so like change your aesthetic for the show specifically, but also they literally say like, if your aesthetic is not up to par for the show, then why are you here type beat. Like that's literally in there, like why they're judging you. So I'm like, okay, Boulets, but also like I appreciate the fact that they're saying, please don't change for us.
Yeah, that was the thing about it, because like they're trying to like look at Melissa for being Melissa, not like a different type of thing, that because this is very different from Melissa. Like I agree, like, and I love this.
2 weeks in a row we've had like full facial prosthetics on Melissa.
You know, it's like, because I think it's because in the world of drag, specifically with Drag Race, and since it's also been so long since Melissa's been on Dragula, Drag Race is all about showing diversity with their runways, and Dragula is all about showing your drag in this particular runway under this theme.
Well, girl, calm down, because she's very spooky. My cauldron is at like a 65.
Really?
I'm not fussed for this. Like, it's a lovely dress, but everything from the neck up seems to lose sense.
I like it. I don't really know why. I'm going to give it an 85.
This is a 90 for me.
Dragula.
For this, I do actually think it is a full. I think it is a really, really good look. And I'm happy that Melissa actually changed her appearance. Because if she wants to wear this, she looks amazing in it. I mean, if they want her to focus on being pretty, I guess, but...
So spooky.
It doesn't make sense.
Next. Koco Caine.
So
This was all made by her. Everything.
Yeah.
You can tell.
See, I think this look is fine. It just doesn't stand out to me here. Like, I love the hat with the tarot cards. At least I think those are tarot.
They are tarot cards.
Yeah. But like, compared to the other looks, it does feel slightly basic.
Yeah, and it's... I don't know. I'm not completely obsessed. Like, I think if we're going to work with a fabric like this, we need to know how to use it, because it kind of seems like it's just draped over her body. And I feel like the placement needs to just be a bit more meaningful. I don't think this garment is made with the best quality. However,
You know,
Koco had one of my favorite pairs of shoes.
I agree, but I also really do enjoy the tarot card hat. I think that's really genius. Just overall. But the outfit itself is like, bring the tarot cards into the outfit more if you're gonna make her a tarot card witch.
Like, what's up? I am impressed how like she made those shoes.
Shoes.
Like, of course, everyone else had like some, I don't know what to call it, like
Old maiden type of shoes.
well, like again, more so like theme and like something like a concept. Like this was just like purely made, just to, like say like, hey, I made this with, I made these shoes with this material.
I made these shoes with material that is draped on my body.
Old maiden type of shoes. And back to our cup scores. For me, this is a 65.
I'm gonna agree with Eris. This is a 65 for me.
60.
It's 65, yeah.
Well. And last but never least, Victoria Elizabeth Black. I'm not obsessed. I'm kind of mad. I think Victoria has done the sort of witch concept many times and has done it better than this. I was shocked that this was in the top, and it just felt... It didn't feel like it held a candle to many of Victoria's previous looks.
I really like this. I mean, I'm also just a sucker for Victoria because I'm biased, but I enjoy this look. I enjoy the prosthetics that she has on. Is it a little bit basic? Yeah, but also like nobody really went the Swamp Witch vibes with the cane and the crow. So like you have to give her credit for that as well.
Trixie Mattel. Did you tell people I dress like a swamp witch?
Oh my god.
Was that your Jinx Monsoon impression?
Yes.
Girl.
It sounded like Kimchi impersonating Jinx.
I do a really good drunk Derek Barry. Now, Drixel, tell. You tell people. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. Because we have to keep on track. But yeah,
No,
I
it's all
like this
good.
look.
Yeah, I like this too. Like, just the details of how like she made like most of this, I was like impressed. Like, yes, I do kind of agree. Like, this should have been top. Like, should have been safe, in my opinion.
It was an old maiden type of witch. And cat shoes.
You really said that today is the day of the old maiden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something about these shoes. Like, I keep forgetting what these look like.
Cat shoes.
Cack shoes. Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say other than, I mean, it's witch. It's a witch, and she did a good job with it, but once again, I don't think the right word is basic here. Maybe it's just like expected.
Boring.
Where it's like, oh yeah, no, I expected this kind of look.
Bland.
Like other people, Erika, I didn't expect. Hoso's I didn't expect to see. This is like, yeah, no, I'm not surprised this came up.
I just realized this isn't the last person in the slide.
Yeah, I was
just
about to
like,
say, you were missing
I was just-
one very particular person.
Yeah.
I was just like about to say.
The person who was flushed
Anyway.
today.
Scores.
95.
Oh, okay, Dawn.
80.
I'll give it a 90.
I'm going to give this a 50. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Victoria's capable of much better than this. I was bored.
Okay, fair.
Anyway. Next up,
Now,
yogurt.
not yogurt.
Now, Miss Yogurt, what were you doing in here on this day?
I lived for this.
I liked it.
I liked it.
But I mean, it was once again the major problem of, oh, we could not see the shoes, which was really unfortunate because I liked this look.
And Yovska
But
had some of the best shoes.
But I also agree that, like, what does the skull design on top have to do with basically anything else other than that it's pink?
That part.
Candy.
And this was like 3 outfits in one,
Yeah.
which I'm not mad about. Like, I'm not mad about that. And
Yovska.
like, mhm.
Sorry, Brandon.
Like, I'm not mad about like the 3 looks in one because it's a nice concept. But unfortunately, like, we couldn't see what the shoes looked like as much to like that translate with the outfit, which I kind of agreed in a way.
I loved everything about this,
Mm-hmm.
apart from the hair that looked like a dog had chewed on it.
Yeah.
Like, the wig looked like it had been used to beat children in a Victorian orphanage. And then Yovska found it years later and was like, let me
See, what I don't like about it is that it looks like she got a tent of a house at Walmart and just used it as a skirt.
I think that's fierce. I think that's Clinty.
It
Clinty.
just ends up feeling slightly hobbled. It feels hobbled together. And that is one of the biggest issues.
But that's Yovska's drag. They're like the hobgoblin of Dragula.
Yeah, that is Yovska's drag, like which I like about it. So
Teletubby toilet bowl, am I right?
come on, Teletubby toilet bowl.
Let's get sickening.
Oh my god.
Are you ready?
No,
Are
but
you
again,
ready?
but again, like The shoes could have been much better, in my
They
opinion.
were giving old maiden type shoes.
What's up with Old Maiden with you today?
The Old Maiden is just, I think it's literally just because it's witch themed.
It's either that or I've been calling things Umby Pumby, which is the name of one of the Teletubby babies.
It's giving Ploopy.
It's giving Ploopy. It's
And it covered Jack's face. I can't. I'm sorry.
You know what? Sometimes it's deserved.
But was it deserved today? That's the question.
Scores on the board. Survey says
75.
80.
I plead.
no.
Okay.
I plead.
You plead the Pomara Fifth.
Really?
I hate this. I should like it. I don't. I don't like it.
For me, Cindy, the TV is leaking.
Nice.
Wow, we're just all over the place today.
I don't think we've ever had someone's cup being empty, like fully refusing to score it, and someone.
You know, no, I'm not going to give it plead. I'm going to give it like a 15. You know, I go back.
I'm still writing this down on the record as you saying you.
I plead. Yeah.
Oh, so that was the Floorshow. Now, alongside this, they had to lip sync to "Shiz" by Kelly. We get to see a couple of we see how it went down, and we also see during critiques that some people were nogging ferociously. Ostrich and Eric, I'm looking at you.
Not nogging.
Not nogging.
There was nogging happening. Listen, as someone who vogues, don't go on TV and vogue if you can't do it. Because, like, I get nervous voguing at my shows because I'm always worried there's going to be a clip where I do something wrong and it's going to end up on Twitter. And Naomi Maldonado is going to see it and be like, Eris Envy fucked up voguing. Like, that sits in the back of my fucking mind all times. And also, this was such a weird fucking song to vogue to. Like, why are we trying to do hand performance to Shoes by Kelly? Because, you know, Shoes by Kelly isn't giving really cunt. You know what I mean?
It is giving cunt, but just not that kind of cunt. You know
well,
what I mean?
Yeah, but like choosing this song is smart though.
Is it?
Yes.
It's more of a comedy kind. It is a comedic song just by its nature, and also, I mean, it's just a good fucking song to laugh to. It's like, what the fuck? Why is Shoes here?
I mean,
why is like a 10? I would say at least 10-year-old song.
About 12. About
it's 12 years old now.
Or no, 14 actually. 14.
Oh my god. Okay.
So my shoulder is clicking. Like,
why is that here? But also, I am absolutely here for it because anyone who has heard the song before just went, "Holy fuck!"
See, so in the boudoir, Coco makes reference to Dragula by Rob Zombie, and I'm like, oh, please tell me they're doing Dragula by Rob Zombie for the lip sync. And then the music starts, and I just hear, "Cheers," and I'm like, what the actual fucking tin is going on today? We also see, in particular, Yovska and Abhora.
Don't do much.
Flop.
Yeah.
It's giving umby-pumby, old maiden type of movements. It's not particularly a dance style I would pick up. Because Abhora starts kind of rolling around when she realizes, oh shit, I can't walk in these shoes. And Yovska is like trying to do the robot almost. I don't know. That's what I got from it.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't make a lot of sense.
Okay, I'm about to age everyone here. This came out in 2007.
Fifth.
And on this episode of The Cup, we will not be talking about how old we are.
God, I was 5.
In 2007?
I was 5. I'm only 20.
Yeah, I was also 5. Hi, old.
Hi, old. Eris
I
is
was 7 in
old.
2007.
Okay, so we're all still around the same age range. Old,
Yeah, I was.
decrepit, falling apart.
Am I like the oldest of this group right now?
It's fine, Logan's not
Possibly.
here.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm fucking happy that they did this because it was so dumb.
It was so cute. I lived for it.
I loved it. Like,
I would never expect this to be on Drag Race, but it absolutely fits when it comes to Dragula.
mm-hmm.
So I am really not mad.
No, because like the other day, like it was a couple weeks ago, I went to see a drag show and they included shoes as part of her number. Like it was like Wizard of Oz themed, and then like at the very end she did shoes. I was like, oh, okay. And no, and like everyone was gagged because like of course everyone was like singing to her, like especially the part where they said, "Shut up."
Shut up. Cheers.
And then fuck you.
So the tops are I have notes. Did you? This is the first time I've taken notes.
I'm
The
surprised.
tops are Hoso, Evah, and Victoria. Safe is Erika, Astrud, Abhora, and Koco. And in the bottom are Kendra, Yovska, and Melissa. Do we agree?
Yeah, for the most part.
No.
No.
I would have probably would have put Victoria safe, possibly put Abhora in the top. No, actually Abhora couldn't dance.
No.
Possibly
Yeah,
put
no.
Astrud in the top.
Yeah,
And
Astrud should have been
also-
top. Astrud
yeah.
should have been top.
And I possibly would have swapped Kendra for Koco.
I could see that. I could see that.
Just
I
because I
could
feel like
see
Kendra
it,
really
but-
killed the performance aspect of it.
No, yeah, I could
Yeah.
see it, but because of the shoes.
It
The
was specifically the
shoes.
shoes
The
and basically
shoes.
missing a major part of the prompt that landed her in the bottom. I think if Kendra had put more time into the shoes, she would have been an easy safe. But because those shoes were not touched, she got right to the bottom. And
Old maiden type of shoes.
with that, we reached the end of the episode.
Oh boy, let me get the banner ready.
Wait, hold on. But first, who won?
Oh yeah, so
Oh, yes.
the winner of the Floorshow is Eggs Benedict. Is Evah Destruction. And you know, well girl, calm down because she's very spooky. We then also find out that Meryl's Befierce is safe, which means Kennedy. I was trying to think of like a pun there, and then I realized I almost said Kennedy Onixxx, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. But I was thinking of Onixxx like the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Do we think
Yeah.
Kendra, as a Pokemon gym leader, would have an Onixxx though?
Oh, absolutely.
No, she'd have a Steelix.
Yeah, Steelix.
We ain't brought
I feel like
her
she would
in
have,
this.
like,
We
a
ain't
really
given her
cunty
like
dog
a
type
20
team,
base
actually.
power Pokemon in the Elite Four. We ain't doing that.
Kendra and Yogurt are in the bottom. And then, taking the plunge of shame, Total Drama Island style, is Yovska.
It's
R.I.P.
once again like I understand why here, but fuck.
Yeah.
I was sad. I don't want to see Yovska go, but also I didn't want to see Kendra go. And if I had to save either of them, I was going to choose to save Kendra.
That part.
Sadly. And how much?
Here's the thing. I really want to see more of Kendra, and I really want to see more of Yovska, but I said two reallys when I said Kendra, and that's what it came down to for me. I feel like it would be sending Kendra home now wouldn't be right, which means we lose Yovska.
Yeah.
Oh no.
God.
I'm just hoping that someone fails the Fright feat next week.
I'm waiting for a Fright feat fail at some point.
I feel like because they brought it up, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw them drowning Evah in the fucking promo, so they've got to do something that someone's gonna be like, no, not happening.
Something I will say about this one, because like with this elimination, they didn't watch this time.
Did they watch last time?
The fellow contestants didn't
Oh,
watch.
that, yeah. No,
Oh.
they didn't watch.
Yeah, because like when they saw Abhora drop, everyone was gagged, and of course Koco was almost losing
Yes,
it.
because Koco was just like,
And then of course this one was just like no one, and I'm like,
and they got rid of voting.
Oh yeah,
That too, yeah.
I thought that was going to be an every episode thing, but no.
Yeah,
I was very confused.
Yeah, I was very confused as well because I was just like,
Then what was the point of all of episode 1? But I think that's what the whole trick or treat thing was.
Probably because they brought Abhora back and then just like, all right, let's change things up.
But do you think they would have brought Erika back if they had dropped Erika?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure because like some people are saying, like some discourse that I saw, some people were saying if Erika got eliminated, they would not have brought her back.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with that because Erika deserves it.
But that's the end of the episode, and they don't have a next time segment, so we just now wait.
We just see who's getting flushed down the Teletubby toilet next episode.
I cannot believe they did the toilet sound for Yovska.
That was homophobic, but it was
so like you can't deny how good that was.
It was funny though, but I was just like, not the toilet flush. Like literal toilet flush. Oh.
This is too much.
This is too fucking much.
That being said, we'll see you next time on the Cup for more coverage of Dragula Tight Ends.
Tight ends.
Tight ends. We promise we'll be much more energetic next week.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Oh my god.
Cheers.
Let's get
Fuck
cheers.
you.
Fuck you.